Are you ready? Are you ready? If you ain't got no money, take your broke ass home.
Hi YouTube, this is Mrs. Sandy. I'm coming to you to show you how I make my personal batch of lemonade. I usually start with my regular container. I put tape on it so I can see how much water I need for my saltwater flush. I usually pour it up to this line and add 2 tablespoons of sea salt, which is this. It's CELTIC sea salt. It's light gray Celtic sea salt. So I usually fill it up to this line, which is 1 quart, and I add 2 teaspoons of sea salt. Okay. Then I usually drink that in the morning. I try to drink it as fast as possible because it's really nasty. Second, when I'm done that, I come to make my full batch of lemonade for the entire day because I'm really, really busy. So I usually fill up to the second tape that I put on here, which is 2 quarts, because the lines are really light and you can't see them, especially when I'm pouring, so I did that so I can see them. I fill this up, and you have to use spring water. I usually use Deer Park spring water, and I fill it up until this, like I said, 2 quarts of water all day. You have to do the lemons. I usually use about 5 lemons, but since I've been to Whole Foods, I usually only use 3 of these lemons because they are really, really juicy and you get a lot of lemon juice from them. So I only need 3 of these lemons, but 5 of the lemons that I usually get from regular supermarkets, such as Pathmark, ShopRite, the different supermarkets that you use. I usually use 5 lemons to make my batch, but you always have to measure it. I use these measurers because my lemon juice for the entire 2 quarts, I need 12 tablespoons of lemon juice, which is technically 5 or 3 lemons depending on what lemons you use, but altogether it should be 12 tablespoons of lemon juice. Also, you need grade B maple syrup. The reason you need grade B maple syrup because it has more nutrients than other grade syrups. I'm sorry, I have to adjust my iPad. It has more minerals, nutrients, everything than a regular syrup, and you need it to sustain your calorie intake. You need 12 tablespoons of the grade B maple syrup. Also, you have to use cayenne pepper. I use Simply Organic cayenne pepper. You need 1/10 teaspoon for every glass. I usually put 1 teaspoon. I usually use 1 teaspoon and then like 1/10 of a teaspoon, which is a little dash, and I put it in there, and that's usually fine for me. At night, every night I have to drink Smooth Move SENNA laxative tea. But today, when I was at the market, I found the same tea, but in a chocolate flavor. So I guess if you are a chocolate lover, you can use the chocolate tea. Also, during the cleanse, the book advises you can drink as much herbal tea as you would like. So I got vanilla hazelnut herbal tea, and it's very, very good. Sometimes when I need a little bit sweetener to it, I add a little bit of the the grade B maple syrup to it, and it gives it a little sweeter taste, so I can consume it much easier, and it tastes very, very good. That is pretty much it on how to make the lemonade. I'm sorry, I'm using my iPad, and it's kind of hard to sit it on the surface because it keeps sliding. So, to reiterate what I just said, I use this 2 quarts of water. You cannot use tap water. I use about 5 or 3 lemons depending on which lemons you use. Altogether, you need 12 tablespoons of lemon juice. You cannot use bottled lemon juice at all. I use about 1 teaspoon and then a little bit, like 1/10 of a teaspoon for my mixture. Also, for the the maple syrup, I use 12 teaspoons. And I stir it all together, and that's my mixture that I make sure I consume all day long. I just make sure I consume as much. Anytime I get hungry, I just drink a little bit, which I'm usually not hungry. So I'm surprisingly today I had a lot left over, but it usually lasts me all day. You can drink as much water as you want. I hope I outlined how to make it clearly. I'm not good with directions sometimes, so I just figure I'll let someone know, you know, just in case you're wondering how I make my batch or what I do. I got this recipe pretty much from the book, and I also watched other people make theirs. They had little tutorials on how they make theirs, just as I have done here. If you have any questions, also I was told in the book, since I read the whole book now, you can use limes. Now these are limes. I have not tried it with limes. I just bought the limes today, but I'm gonna try it for a different taste because I plan on doing this for a while, and maybe the taste will continue to just be the same. I'm gonna put a little twist to it, so I guess you can use limes. These limes are from Whole Foods, so I only bought 3 because I know that'll be enough for my batch. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it on my post or inbox me, or any personal questions. Just let me know if you need me to reiterate something or make a video for you on something I might not have spoken about. Just let me know. Thank you. Bye.